Hey guys, if you're like me, you've probably seen the Doomlings upgrade box, and maybe even considered buying it. So I bought it, and I'm here to tell you, or show you what's inside of it, and tell you how is it worth it? What do I think about it? So it has Dinolings, Mythlings, Techlings, Multicolor, and the Meaning of Life. Those 5 expansions, which counts out to be around 81 cards. And yeah, so I'll be going over Dinolings first. Dinolings is so far my favorite pack out of the 5. It has very beautiful art, and yeah, just overall I really like it. So it has to do a lot with the discard pile, and it comes with 15 traits, 1 dominant trait, 1 age, and 1 catastrophe. So its dominant card is Carnosaur Jaw. It's a very cute card, and to play you must discard 2 red traits from your trait pile. So I'm not gonna be saying the effect of every single card, but I will be saying this part, and if it's dominant, then I will. So there's serrated teeth, tiny arms, elongated neck, pterosaur wings, terror beak, ceratopsian horns, bony plates, thagomizer, fronds, talons, egg predation, proto feathers, dermal armor, cranial crest, cygnofibers, and then the age for this pack is the Badlands, and the catastrophe for this pack is Impact Event. And so that was the Dinolings pack. Now, the next pack is the Mythlings pack. The Mythlings pack, it is a little bit more complicated, and so it's like it says on here, you probably want to know Doomlings pretty well before you add it in. It has 16 traits, 1 dominant, 1 age, and 1 catastrophe. And its dominant trait is legendary, and with this one, you discard your hand and you don't stabilize, and it's worth 8 points. Then there's Diaphanous Wings, Icy, Righteous, Fey, Elven Ears, Orcish Tusks, Destined, Ephigil, Rainbow Horn, Necromantic, Witchy, Zombified, Ancient, Dragon Heart, Gelatinous, and Mighty. And then the age for this card is Osmorian Winds, and the catastrophe, which is one of my favorite catastrophes and catastrophe arts, is Eyes Open from Behind the Stars. It's just a very cool art in my opinion, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's Mythlings. Now Techlings is the next one. This one, it introduces a mechanic that attaches traits to other traits. So it's pretty interesting. It comes with 15 traits, 1 dominant, 1 age, and 1 catastrophe. So there's Mecha, Neural Link, Cybernetic, Nano, Lionization, Transgenic Modification, and then its dominant trait is Ruggedized. Attached to a trait, host trait cannot be removed from your trait pile. You may attach a new host at the end of each turn. So this dominant trait essentially just protects a trait that you want to keep. So that's a pretty cool dominant trait. Depending on how it's used, it could be very worth it, or it could not be a very great dominant trait, but it really depends on how you play it. There's Binary, Gmo, Gray Hat, Electromagnetic, Hypermyelination, Subdermal Plating, Bone Reinforcement, Bionic Arm, Freakish Eyes, and the age is Age of Metadata, and the catastrophe is Bioengineered Plague. And that is all for Techlings. Now, Multicolor is the next one, and it's a little bit, it's more like the normal game. Essentially, it's normal cards, but they're just multiple colors, as it said. And the dominant trait is every single color. It's all the colors. Well, it's not colorless because it has all the colors, but it's blue, green, red, and purple. There's mitosis, purple, blue. There's handwing, purple, red. There's curiosity, red, blue. There's bullheaded, green, red. There's bloom, blue, green. There's acrobatic, green, purple. And then there's free will, which is the only colorless card in this trait, or in this pack. And yeah. So this one, it has 1 dominant trait, 6 dual color, and 1 colorless trait. So that is 8 cards in total for that pack. And the last pack, which is actually one of the most interesting in my opinion, it actually adds a rule to Doomlings where, well, it adds an objective. So throughout at the start of the game, you will be given 2 of these cards at random, and you get to choose between one of them. And they have different objectives that can give you extra points if you complete them. So, for example, the Maven is +3 if you have 10 to 14 traits in your trait pile, +7 if you have 15 or more. So some of these can be very, very good if you complete them, but some can be less good, or some can not give you anything. Then there's the Lumberjack, the Soothsayer, the Bilbies, the Spirit Gardener, the Warrior, the Tigress, the Vagrant, the Dancer, the Jellyfish, the Fellmonger, the Cosmic Jinx, the Logician, the Vixen, the Magician, the Warbler, the Weaver, the Cabochon, and that's all. So overall, I think that, and it comes with 18 signs. And overall, I think this pack is quite, this upgrade box is quite worth it, because for 5 expansions, you're paying essentially $5 per, because this costs $25, not counting tax or shipping. And you get quite a few different things that you can add into your game, and you can take them away or you can add them how you like. And I think that's really cool. Personally, I think the Doomlings pack is amazing, and I think the Meaning of Life pack adds a little extra spice to the game. I haven't added the other ones into my Doomlings deck yet, but the good thing about Doomlings is in the box it has a space for your expansions. So this fits very well into my Doomlings box, and I would recommend you getting it if you are interested. If you want me to go more in depth into one of the packs in the future, just put a comment down below, or and I can talk about it, or I can answer your questions in the comments. Thank you for watching. Game on.